that has a walkout song.
Morgan's just going to be like, Morgan's just going to be taking people in and out the whole show just for fun.
I guess I'm just not an alcoholic in training. It's just it's going to happen now.
Yeah.
This is your training. The final show. Too
bad it's the last one, or else we could use Coleman's Beer Company as our sponsor.
I know, right? Breck Brewery. Shout out to them. They're walking
where you are. Why are you wearing a raincoat?
Coleman,
this is actually a jogging jacket. Thank you very much.
Hang on.
Are you jogging right
now? Just in case he gets any on him. In case he spills a little bit.
Fast, but I feel real
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Does my mic work?
Last show.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
Does my mic work?
Your mic works, Scott. We're good.
Let's go, Scott.
Hey, same jogger.
Boo. Should show the uncensored one.
Hey.
I'm surprised we haven't talked over the internet.
This is the new, uncut version.
Why is everybody talking?
It's not like this show's going to happen.
We unmuted ourselves.
Great power comes with great responsibility.
How is that even possible? I thought it was just live.
What's up, everybody? It's noon Central on Friday. It's time for the last episode of The Word on the Street. Welcome to the show. We're glad to have you with us today. This one's definitely going off the rails. I feel it right now. I mean, with this, it's going to go off quickly.
Coleman's going to start 10 beers in. That's what I heard.
I know. Coleman's rocking over there.
Allegedly.
By the time the ends, Coleman will have hair on his face.
All right, we got people in the green room. We got people in the studio. Let's go around the room. Let's see who else here for this edition. From Denver, Colorado, the man, the myth, the glue from Talent Solvers, Coleman Ruffin in the house today.
Hey, last show, we're drinking a beer. This is taking it back to the roots. Maybe I should be eating, but I'll do.
Dude, this is you're going old school on this. That's right. A little lunch break, eating and drinking. Yeah. Back in the day when this all started. Oh man, I appreciate it. Everybody grab something to eat. Everybody get something to eat here, and get in the studio with something to eat. Coming to us from Jersey, the one and only Bodacious Cowboy. You know him as Jeff Dickinson. Everybody in the house.
Looking good.
Dude, the chops are working. The chops are back. They should never leave again.
Yeah.
The chops are back. Good to see you, my friend. How's everything going in Jersey?
Fine. Raining, thunderstorms, sucks, but it's Friday.
We got the Chicago. We got the Chicago contingency here. What is that, Dan?
That was a wide range of how is it going in Jersey. It was fine. It's raining. It's Friday. It sucks.
I think more people should answer that question like that. That's
4
words.
Jersey. It's Jersey. Just makes.
Give me 4 words to say how it's going right now. That's it. That's exactly what.
What the hell's wrong with you today?
I know. All right, we got our Chicago contingency coming to us. The man from BWS Logistics, Rob Bussey in the house, everybody.
Whoa. You move. I like it.
Getting wild on this last show. Getting a little crazy over there.
Gotta get nuts. Get nuts. Easy.
Mm-hmm. Good to see you, my friend. How's everything in Chi-Town? Better than Jersey, I assume.
Very good. We had, Cowboy Carter had a little rain last night, but she got her show in, so that was good. Down at Soldier Field, they had some torrential rain. We got some more coming today, but couldn't be happier to be on this wonderful show. A little sad, but happy to be here.
Don't be sad, Rob. All right, we're happy around here. Everybody's happy, including this guy, also from Chicago, the one and only Mitch Kovalevsky in the house, everybody. What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you got? What do you got? Nice. That's an magician. Magic show today from Mitch.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Man, you should start a sales call like that. Just no words. Just pull stuff up and start pulling something out just for fun. That'd be a fun way to start it.
How you guys doing? Look at the beautiful faces. I just want to take a second and look at all these little boxes. Man,
I get scared of Kyle did that box trick.
Oh, Scott's frozen again. That's normal. Hey, coming to us from the Northeast as well. Let's go back to the Northeast area to Butler, PA. our good friend Raquel Davis at home today. What is that all about? Huh?
I know. I traveled at 4,000 miles. I'm tired. I'm going to stay here for a little while.
You've seen the Midwest. You've seen all of the Midwest pretty much in the last 4 weeks. So probably going to be back home, back in your bed, and with the lay of the land.
My Todd, my dog. It's amazing. I love it. I love being home.
Love that. Also up the Northeast, Five Tool Productions. You know him as Kyle McNuts.
Jock Jams.
So I am Hollywood Kyle. I'm in LA right now. Take it in, losers. I'm famous now. It's good that this is over. I needed, I'm going to be canceled being part of the show. Everything you guys have made me say, I didn't want to say any of those words. Everything the show has been written for me by Trey.
Dude, don't tell everybody that, man. Listen.
Yeah, I was not. Trey wrote all my jokes.
Hey Kyle, are you being held captive in a motel? What's going on behind you, bro?
I mean,
you're the kidnapper? You're the kidnapper?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
It's like Chris Hansen in the closet.
Kyle, are you safe? Kyle, are you safe? Are you safe?
You're safe.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Bane's coming out. We're going to show.
Blink twice if you need help. Blink twice if you need help.
Sure. You didn't even turn off the damn TV, Kyle. You didn't even turn off the damn TV for the show, bro.
There's a major on it. It's getting real. We're watching the majors, okay, you dork?
All right.
Oh, man.
We all know what's about to happen.
Like Meshack, at least. I'm at least found a way to be settled. Meshack's out there driving his car and joining the show.
He's on the 405 going 84 miles an hour right now.
Trying to log in. That's right.
I do expect, honestly, somebody like Chris Hansen to come out of the closet in Kyle's room and be like, so what are you doing here? What are you
with the chats.
Hey, we got the founder, the visionary, the broker carry some in the house with us from Indianapolis, Dan Lindsay, everybody. Dude, that walk-up song is still a banger, man. That thing hits every time. That's a great song.
I would be lying if I said I did not play that song every morning after I get into my office.
Dude, that's got to be the alarm. Like, how is that not the alarm? Just rock that. Leah would love that. Just, that's got to be the way to get up.
Yeah, that would be so great for our marriage. Yeah.
You should play Shaggy's Wasn't Me. That's another thing.
All right, coming to us from somewhere on planet Earth. We have no idea where he is today. Meshack Weber in the house, everybody.
Hello.
What's up, my friend? Good to see you.
Good to see you all. Right now, I beat you. I have 8,000 miles that I did yesterday. I came up from New Zealand. Now I'm in Minnesota and enjoying being part of this raucous community today. It's good to see you all. Good to see you all.
You got a nice hat on there. That's a nice spring hat to wear. Yeah. Sun's coming out.
The Kangol.
Ooh, put that on backwards. We've never seen you wear a hat backwards before. Do you ever wear hats backwards? Let's see what this is.
Like. I do sometimes.
Ooh.
This is
there we go. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Wait, where did Meshack go? I see Samuel L. Jackson.
I know. I'm channeling my inner Samuel L. Jackson or Larry Fishburne. You remember we used to be called Larry Fishburne before he became Lawrence?
No, I did not know there was a Lawrence Larry Fishburne. Oh,
nice. Apocalypse Now. Apocalypse Now is like he's all this skinny, wild
kid. I had no idea about that.
It looks like Meshack grabbed Scott's watch.
Uh-oh, might be losing Meshack. All right, let's go over to South Dakota. We got Tyler Gilpin in the house, everybody. Look at this coming in.
And he's muted. Great job, Tyler. Way to go.
Is he muted or does he have bad mic issues? What's going on over there, Tyler? What's happening? Good to see you, my friend.
South Dakota doesn't have audio. Well, great of you to join us, Tyler. We miss you, buddy.
They'll get it. They'll get it in a little bit. They'll get it in just a little bit. We'll see what happens with that. So nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? How do we do this?
We have a mashup.
Oh, we're in.
Yeah, we gotta go full mashup. I didn't know they were going to be together. Man, I wasn't ready for this.
We're trying to save space.
Exactly. We knew we had to do it.
Yeah.
We just got to switch it up. We just got to switch it up for you. Switch it up mid-song. There you go. Now we got the Carpet Show Main, everybody. Oh, God. This is a decent one. Give you a little love here. Definitely going to be copyright issues with this one today.
Boom.
Nice. What's going on in Chicago? Chicago Traffic Club dinner, I hear. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I was at the Traffic Club annual dinner last night, and then I told Bane we have to work on his session for Elevate today, so we are at lunch.
Why are you drinking alcohol? Why are you drinking?
No, I'm not drinking alcohol today because I drank alcohol yesterday.
That doesn't matter. You can drink alcohol on any day that ends in Y. That's a fact in law.
I need to take a little breaky break for the moment, Kyle.
Boo.
Jennifer, Kyle has 2 double beds if you have anybody over there. Just let us know.
That's right.
No, it's for Bane. Bane's coming over. We're going to recreate what Trey and Bane did in their hotel room in Vegas just for the show. You guys got to like and subscribe. We're going to have an OnlyFans. Like, it's going to go behind the scenes for this.
First of all, it's an Only Bears. It's an Only Bears.
Only Bears, yeah. Only beers.
Nice. Coming to us from Colombia, from the south, from the eternal spring. Juan Bain in the house.
Your camera looks great, Juan.
I'm so happy.
Good to see you. We're going to be juggling today, everybody. We got to juggle. We got a lot of people in the studio today, so we're going to have a good time with that. Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Oh, he's muted. This is great. This is going well. This show's just going awesome.
Come on, we'll go to Scott. Let's see if he did.
Last but not least, the Freight Sensei in the house, Scott Watson out there, everybody. Look at it. Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. Oh, the hat. All the swag. Let's go. Come on, Kyle. You know this. Yeah, baby. What's up, dog? How are you?
Hey, happy Friday. How's everybody going?
Dude, you got the gear on. Look at that, man. You got the shirt. You got the Today shirt, a little throwback.
I was looking for the Street Crew OG, and I realized I never got one because this is one of my favorite ones from y'all. So
just a nice reminder.
Yeah. There's going to be a fire sale after this.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh, so good. Yeah, so good. All right, we're going to be juggling people throughout, but it's good to have all you guys on here. Juan, is that your microphone? Let's see. Oh, yep, it's Juan. Yep.
Hey, real quick announcement. Real quick. It's a bad day to be a beer. Am I right?
Then you could have shotgunned that one.
Jen. You could have been drinking.
It's a bad day to be a beer. Am I right? Oh goodness! All right. Well, hey, listen, we're off and running today. We're gonna start with this. You know what? It has been just an absolute joy to do this show. I tell this story all the time. I can't believe that you guys still keep coming back to this thing. It just blows me away, and I'm so honored to be a part of it. I remember. I got to tell a quick story, and then we're gonna play a video. I remember. You guys might remember this. The first year that we did this, we started like in COVID, April, May-ish, something like that. Several of you were around during that time when we started this thing off. And I remember we got to December 18th. It was a Friday. And I was like, all right, everybody, last show for the year. Hope you guys have a great year. We'll see you back here in the new year. And you all were like, what like what? And I'm like, guys, next week is Christmas. What are you talking about? I'm like, dude. I'm gonna be with my family all day. I'll be here. I want to be here. So I remember waking up on Christmas morning, doing presents with my family, and then I said to my wife, I said, "Listen, I got a show today at noon." She's like, "On Christmas?" I'm like, "I know. People said they'll be there," and yet full show, had a great time, and that just said so much about this community and the friendships that we've developed, and just the desire to be together. It's been an absolute joy and honor. It's been so much fun. But that's one of my favorite memories. Before I start crying, we got a little highlight video that our producer extraordinaire Morgan put together. Let's play it. Let's see what we got here. Go for it.
What he looks like, right? Come on, Mitch. My response, man, that's Benjamin Button taking puberty blockers. I can't tell if he's had too many drugs or not enough.
Why are you coming in all giggly, Jen?
Because I haven't slept in a week, Scott.
I'm hot. It's getting really hot in here. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Much better. Much better.
I know.
I want to see the Backstreet Boys with 20 women, man. Oh my God.
What?
Oh my
You
God.
went to see the Backstreet Boys with 20 women?
I would.
Yeah, what's being censored there? What is that? There, big toe. What is it?
Oh,
No free
you
feet.
wish, honey. Oh no, yeah.
Feet
I got to
pics.
keep them feed pics clear for the internet. Otherwise, we sell that.
No
Love
free
it, love
Morgan has to hide it.
Dre likes to talk about that he likes to stand next to me because I make him look like smaller, look trimmer. And I get that, and I appreciate that because your small hands make me look big too.
Very simple. We win 100% of the time. First of all, Bear approaches us. Boom, pull out pocket pepper in its face. It's sneezing. It's rubbing its snoot. Boom, boom, in the face. Diana gets behind it on her knees. I push it over. It's
Into the fire.
embarrassing. Yeah, into the fire. Then we're roasting bear meat, and we're fine. Watching what's happening in Juan's background. I think there's about to be some nude scene going on.
Not wrong.
Juan's showing porno. Oh, this is going to be porno.
Whoa!
Morgan, get this off screen.
What's wrong
He's
with
inside.
I didn't see. I
I'm
didn't
ready.
see. I didn't see.
I'm
His
ready.
Trey Halloween costume.
I
Everyone
just-
knows that. You're doing some sort of never been kissed scenario, Trey. What are you doing?
No. Oh no, I'm an adult chaperone for the camp. They needed more
Oh.
leaders.
Okay, well you should lead with that. Not I'm going to be at a youth camp.
Oh man,
There was some gold in there.
That was great.
Good job, Morgan.
man. Yeah, that was so good. Well, I could see you guys in the. I could see each of you in the green room during the video, and Juan got so embarrassed when that clip came on. He was. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's the lighting, but he's really just that red in the face right now. He's so embarrassed about that. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that Morgan, thank you for putting that together. That was some good memories there. The roast was so good. Good to see some of the people who haven't been with us. You know, Diana and so many people that have been part of the show for years. ISO is a sponsor, and Inveo and so many others. Man, just a lot of really good memories for that. All right, so it's time for us to go around the room. Robert prepped you on this. Everybody's got to give their favorite memory from their time on Word on the Street. And Jeff Dickinson, we're going to start with you, my friend.
Oh, there's so many of them. I don't even know where the hell to begin. You know, I would say some of the highlights was definitely Kyle and his bullshit comments. I mean, it's just, I have to put that up as number one, and number two, I would say was Juan's porno flicks. I mean, I thought that was fantastic. I mean, definitely all the way. I mean, I don't know who's the one that said, "What is that porno in the back?" Was it Kyle or was it myself?
I think it was Kyle. Said that. I'm pretty sure.
Never let
Sounds
me
like
down.
something Kyle would
I'm
say.
always looking for porn. I'm always looking at everyone in your background to see who's watching porn. I want to see what you're into. I know what.
No.
Oh my goodness, so funny.
Only
Oh,
Kyle,
man.
only Kyle.
You know, Kyle truly is the comedian, the witty one of the group for sure. Like always has some of the most off-color things to say, quick and fast, and just brings a lot to it. Juan, how are you feeling over there, my friend?
Called out. He's feeling called.
Yeah.
Take the fifth.
Yeah. It's, I don't know what to tell you. It is. I don't know. I think he's absolutely speechless from all this. For sure.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why his screen is so tight on his face now, so we can't see his background.
Let's continue on. Let's go over to Bane and Jen in Chicago. Bane and Jen, what are your favorite memories from the show?
So I have two. So my first one is when I came on as a featured guest, and it was like 10 people just shouting at me in all directions for an hour. And then I immediately texted Trey afterwards, like, how do I become a floating head? Like, I don't want to be featured anymore. I just want to start, I want to shout at people too. Or how do I get into that? So that was like how I came in. And then my other favorite, well, I also loved like when you did the women's shows too, but my personal favorite was when Monroe took my computer and gave everyone a tour of our house for Halloween and showed every person everything that we did. That was special.
Yeah, Jen, you are proof that there's a market for anything. I didn't think anybody would want to join what we're doing. Yet you were like, how can I get in? How can I get in on this?
Find your weird, baby.
Yeah, it was but I mean, it's like I was even when Morgan was putting that video together, I like sent her a bunch of photos. I'm like, oh my God, I've spent so much time with these people, like in real life. Like, and it is something special. So I'm glad I became a floating head.
Yeah, I'm glad that you got to experience like meeting all of us in person, unlike some people on the show who have never met any of us in person except maybe one. Scott, yeah, talking to you.
Oh, I was like, who are you coming out with?
Yes.
Everybody else in
Keep
here-
going, Coleman.
You got to plan. It's unfortunate that you have to come to me, but you know.
Hey, you got to do what you got to
I'm gonna go
do.
to Idaho.
Well, some people will, that's for sure. All right, Bane, we're coming back to you in a minute. All right, Raquel, we're going to go to you. Raquel, what's one of your favorite? You've been with us from early on.
You know, I was just thinking about that. I think it's signing on from different places all over the U.S. Like I have been with you in Iowa. We've signed on in Las Vegas, New York, Texas, all over the world. And you guys are always here. And I love you all so much. I'm going to be sad.
Oh, that's okay. We got to get away from the corny, cheesy ones that make us cry. We can't do that. All right, got to come up with something funny, something silly. All right, let's move on. All right, Dan, you're kind of a newbie to the street crew in the last year and a half. What's one of your favorite memories?
I'm probably kind of like the adopted child that nobody really wanted, but I was kind of like, I'm here now.
I'm here now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I think honestly, the best memory for me wasn't actually on a show. It's when we do see each other in person. It's the things that we get up to. And see different industry conferences, different places that we go to. That's been the lasting memory for me.
Yeah, it's been fun when we finally got to get together. Especially, the thing about it is this whole thing started in COVID, and there's probably 90% of the people that were on the show from the beginning I'd never met in person. I'm pretty sure Coleman and I never met in person prior to this. Jeff and I don't know if we met in person. Maybe at BCS Tampa. I can't remember the timing of when you came on the show.
2 years.
Rob, you and I,
4 years
we hadn't met in person. I mean, so many of us haven't met in person before.
Yeah.
Tyler, I don't think we met in person. We talked before, but I don't know that we actually met in person.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here.
Can you hear me now? Am I
Yes,
live?
yes.
Okay, thank God.
We can
I
hear
had
you.
to restart the computer. I mean, there was a lot. It was a bad look for the Dakotas this morning.
Yeah, Dakota's not coming through good. But well, Tyler, while we got you, why don't you tell us, man, what's some of your favorite memories from the show?
Instead of going sentimental, I'll just go with the funny ones. I always love when we have a special guest and there's the first 5 minutes is taken dead serious, and then everything goes off the rails. And guest reaction's my favorite to that.
Yeah, just seeing their reactions, seeing if they're like comfortable, uncomfortable. Kyle says something a little questionable.
It either goes great or it goes terrible, and I love both of them.
That is a good one. Oh, that's so good. All right, Coleman, I got to throw it to you, man.
Geez, I have a stupid amount of good memories. Like, obviously, working behind the scenes with Morgan, you helping put together the show is great. But in terms of like some actual moments in the show, the roast was hands down one of the coolest things I feel like has been done on any podcast. I love looking forward to Rob's broke internet every single week, even though it sounds like he's got it fixed a little bit this week. Good job, Rob. I'm shouting out. And then
Rob hasn't known this whole time. He didn't even know the whole time. You're just now telling him.
Oh yeah, every single time. Scott coming in on mute for literally a solid like.
I don't come in on mute.
Amazing, absolutely amazing every single time. So there's countless stuff. I mean, echoing what Dan said too. Some of my favorite things have happened outside of the show. Like, I know Jen, Bane, and I had story time at 2:00 in the morning in Vegas, and like that was amazing. There's too many.
Ever.
Yeah. There's too many times to count.
Get those demons out, baby.
Coleman, you're not going to mention when you and I slow danced together in New Orleans?
I try not to remember that one.
Yeah, right.
The Hat Club, the Hat Crew. Yeah,
that memory's why Coleman drinks now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's too many good ones. Too many good ones.
Yeah, I remember when Coleman reached out, it was probably April or maybe March of 2020 and said, "Hey, I got a job for you, interested?" And I just foolishly said, "No, I'm not interested, but why don't you come be on the show and do what we're doing?" And I don't even know why he said yes, but I'm so glad you did, man. It's been an incredible ride. Not only the show, getting to work together for a season and just watch you grow and see you right now, dude. It's been incredible. Okay, no more sentimental stuff. Rob, throwing it to you, my friend. Rob Bussey, what do you got?
Well
played.
Love it. In character.
I would say is the roast. The roast was amazing. I mean, I was watching the clip that Morgan put together, and I think mine was a little too blue. It didn't make the cut there. But if we ever do a Coleman roast, I got some good ones there.
I roast your internet one time, and I'm just screwed.
All the people that I've just been on the show and met everybody, most of you I've met in person and stuff like that, and it's just been great. You guys, it did all start with COVID, a lot of my relationships with LinkedIn and everything, and it's just been a great ride. So hopefully we can, you let someone borrow the theme song and somebody can maybe carry it on for you while you're not busy. You can rotate around and stuff like that. I don't know, but it's been great, and I love the show. And, it's important. It's important to me to be part of this group. So thank you for the.
Rob, it's been awesome having you, and just one thing I think about too, Rob, is just seeing some of you guys get a chance to do some business together. I know you've had a chance to work with some of the people in the group. I know you've become the official or maybe unofficial, I don't know, logistics provider for 5-Tool Productions for BCS stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool just to see some of those dynamics happen as well. And when we're out just, catching up, I remember, Raquel, when my family was driving through PA and Ohio, getting to catch up with you in Erie and walking along Lake Michigan and just all this kind of fun experience. That's been really exciting.
Raquel's had lunch at my table here. So if anybody's ever in Chicago, you guys honestly hit me up. If you're getting ready to go on your summer vacation, if your family comes through Chicago, I got you covered, man. We got a nice big Weber Summit grill out there, and we'll make some good food.
If that noise, Rob, if I'm in Chicago, I want to go karting with you and your boy. I want to get on that.
I can do that.
Rubbin's racing. I'll spin his ass out.
That's right.
There's no bumping allowed. No bumping allowed.
Oh, there's bumping. I'm only going there one time.
Yeah,
what are they going to do?
Catch me, nerds.
Yeah. Right. We're doing this one time. What are they going to do? Kick us out? We're definitely doing that for sure. All right, Scott, I got to throw it to you, my friend. How about
there's a couple? Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, I came on an episode like 98, so I remember being on as a newbie for episode 100, which was kind of a cool celebration. And then the most memorable one is happened to be a bet that was made for a specific Super Bowl, and my team unfortunately won. So I think this is where I got to show. I mean, I asked Morgan, cue it up. Maybe we can get a little replay of what transpired. But
we get some music, maybe.
Yeah. Bow, bow, bow. Oh no.
Let's see it. Yeah, baby.
That looks good.
Wow. Look at that guy. Look at that guy right there.
You're a man of your words.
Okay, we might need to rebrand you. Scott, you might be the sexiest man in logistics.
Scott by Armstrong.
Dude.
It's a great.
That might be my favorite moment. That might be one of my favorite moments of the show right there.
Shake your titties for us again, Scott. Let's see it.
We saw a little bounce there. Yeah.
Give it a second.
Wait, what's he got? What's he?
Yeah.
You could never bane.
Oh man. So whatever. What can happen?
Man.
And poor Kyle gets censored for that. What's the deal?
My nipples are too big. Scott's got the nipple size.
I got those little Asian.
Oh man! Oh goodness, Scott, I love you, man. Yeah. That's so good.
Dude, real quick.
That solidified your place in the crew, man. When you went to that length to do that, and kudos to your daughter. She nailed that thing, man. That was awesome. That was really good. So good, man.
She's a really good artist. I love it. She one of her. This is a separate. One of her paintings sold for $400 at our school auction.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, awesome.
That's it.
Awesome.
She came home and she started on painting number 2. I'm sure right away. Like I got to sell another one.
Yeah, on my back.
All right, Meshach, what's some of your favorite memories, man?
I've been just racking my brain. I mean,
There was a few blue moments, of course, that were fun, usually from McNaught. God bless you. But generally speaking, like to me, it was really powerful. The very, very beginning during COVID, we're all getting together. Most of us had not met. I hadn't met you in person yet, Trey. We met way back when I was doing that the Third Thursday event.
That's right.
Which I still got to get those back up. Maybe we'll do those once a month as well now, since we won't.
Yeah, those are fun.
We got to get some excuses to get together. But just how amazing that was to have a world that in many ways was closed off, but then all of a sudden this whole world kind of opened up for all of us, and Bane, you were talking about that, about how these were kind of tough times and how this community was just such an amazing experience in those wild times, and just how like close it all felt, and just even today when we see each other in person. I mean, one of my favorite memories is when we got together at I think it was at the Lean Solutions event. That was we all
Mastermind.
got a photo. That was awesome. Always good to give hugs physically, and as well as just connecting virtually. It's awesome. Can't thank you enough.
Yeah, and I appreciate you saying that, Mishak. And something that's really been fun here is that, we wanted from the very beginning to be a place where people could speak their mind and still be, appreciated and accepted and respected. And man, you played a big part of that as well, in terms of especially like your political insights, your commentary, you're probably the smartest guy on the crew. I hope nobody's offended by saying that, but I think we could give that to Mishak. Him and Mitch.
Yeah, Mishak, when you shut all the
him and
dummies
Mitch,
up,
no doubt.
Yeah. Mishak starts talking, all the dummies get nervous. They have no idea how to react to it. Everyone's the best part.
Mishak lets us talk, and then he comes in and he lays it down, and we're all like,
Okay, idiots,
"Oh, that's
shut
it.
up.
Okay,
Here's
got
the
it."
Mishak has words. He is the best.
Finish it, Coleman.
Yeah, Coleman, finish it.
This is an 8.5%. All right, your boy's feeling
okay.
What are we up to now? Is this number 2, number 3?
That beer's
There's
going
2.
down.
That's 3. There we go. All right. We're at 3. Here we go. We're on pace for 6. Keep it up. We're on pace for 6.
Tell them to get a
Go
can
get what
with
you need to get.
shotgun one. Get a can with bring a butter knife and
Best part. So
Come on,
before
man.
the show started, Coleman's kids are not sleeping right now, so we're actively getting him drunk and making him a bad parent. So really good job, Street Crew. We're doing our
Work day, Friday. It's beautiful. I mean, he's not going to get anything done this afternoon. I hope he has a meeting or two. I'd love to be a fly on the wall of those meetings if he's got a couple of client calls or prospect calls or whatever. It'd be so good. So good. All right, Bane. Hey, listen, man, we saved the best for last, man. I got to come to you, man.
The best, Bane.
You called me and said, "Hey, let's do this." So it's on the first one.
Hey, Bane, we're having trouble hearing you, man.
Yeah, kind of.
Look at all those tears.
Yeah, take hers. Yeah, put hers in, then we'll probably better hear you.
Can you hear me better now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's better now. Yeah.
Listen, man, you sent to my office 6 years ago. Who the fuck is that? And I had a whole thing. I was like, get away from me.
He's gonna cry.
I am. It's allergies. But
It's okay.
listen, man, my whole brand was built off of my time here on Watson. Everything was built. I know a lot of people should say it. To be able to put together what you put together. I don't want to be dramatic. You changed my life. I announced with my granddaughter on the show.
That was the best memory. Fuck it. That was
Highlight right there.
It was so cool, man. And so, and every good thing has its end. Again, it's not. Listen, it's not goodbye.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
Fine, Rob. I'll drink another beer.
So pray to you.
I gotta say, Bane, you always bring so much soul to every time you're on. There's just always extra heart that you bring to it. Seriously, man. I was just thinking when you were talking about the highlights, Trey, in the email, I was thinking about how just Bane is just like there's just so much soul to all this stuff. And I just think about when I think about Bane, it just gets me right in the feels. And
I think of
and I
his
think
muscles.
that I think it's worth mentioning that, my friend. What comes around goes around.
And real. You get Bane's raw. You get him real. You get him the same Bane every single time, no matter where you're at. So.
No holds
because of that steroids. If he didn't take steroids, Bane would be normal like the rest of us. He's just so much juice on him.
Kyle too, apparently.
My favorite memory is when Trey all of a sudden gave us a bunch of rules of how to be street crew members, and we had to like share stuff. That was a fun one.
Rules? Wait a minute.
Rules.
You don't remember when you sent us the rules of how we become street crew members, and we had to go and start following stuff? That was a fun part.
I don't remember any of that.
It's like being part of a gang.
All his employees' butts.
Yeah, we all immediately believe that email.
Did you get the tattoo? I mean, you had to have a tattoo. Did you get the tattoo, Kyle, to be on the street crew? That was a part of it. You remember that?
No,
it was number 9.
Didn't
Wait,
get that. Didn't get the tattoo.
Not everybody. Wait, not everybody has the word on the street tattoo. Is it just me? Fuck.
Show it.
Dude, I would love to see somebody get word on the street on the neck right here. Just roll around with that bad boy.
Or just like one in the lip,
Yeah.
gangster style.
Like a horse.
Oh man.
Let's
You
see
know,
what I
What about you? You didn't even go.
well, that's the beauty of hosting the show. I just get to ask people their thoughts. I don't have to share
No,
mine.
I'm flipping.
Nah,
Right.
nah.
Right.
And I got a lot of thoughts about this. You don't realize what you do actually impacts people sometimes until like maybe it's over or something like that. I can't tell you how many people have reached out this week and just said like thank you for the show. I've enjoyed it. It's been fun. People I didn't even know watch the show. And there's dark social out there of people that are around, but you just don't know necessarily know they are.
People
and that's
watch
been
the
all
show?
great, but like 2 or 3 a week. It's great.
The king of lurkers.
That's right. But what made this community so special was, you guys are my best friends in the industry. I mean, when I go to conferences, I look for you guys. And we have so many of us have spent so much time together, whether it be professionally. I remember Tyler, the first time we spoke, I was at Lean, and we were talking about what you guys were doing there, and there's just all these different opportunities for us, how we came together. And Bane, when you're talking, man, I think back to that time when I came into your office. Man, that was like a quad, wasn't it? Or where was that? I don't remember what it was. It was way back in the day, and I knew from that day, man, that we were, 2 peas in a pod, man, cut from the same cloth. And, you've been a staple in this journey. Coleman's been a staple in this journey. So many of you keep coming back every week. Raquel from the very beginning. I mean, Jennifer just hopping in and just being a part. You guys have always made our guests feel welcome, but also just been authentic to who you are and being crazy. And, some people might be afraid when the show goes off the rails, but I love it. I look forward to it because that's what would happen if we were just hanging out, if we were just together, So this has been one of the things I've looked forward to every week is Friday at noon, getting to come on the show, be on the show. No matter what's going on, whether things are going great or not going well, this was kind of a safety valve. It was like a solace. It was a place where I knew I was going to be among friends who cared about me. And, it's just crazy. When we started this thing, we did it on Zoom. And those of you at the very beginning, we had 25, 30, 40. I think we almost got up to 50 people on the Zoom. And people kept coming back. It was nuts. It was crazy what we were doing. And it was just fun to turn that into a show. Like we had no intention for this to ever be a show. That was never the intention for this. It was just to connect with people. And I think the thing I'm most proud of is that we stayed true to that the whole time, is just connecting with people. We've talked about events. We've talked about politics. We've talked about religion. We've talked about pop culture, sports. Yay, sports. We talked about all kinds of stuff on the show. And even though we have oftentimes different opinions, different experiences in life, different political beliefs, different religious beliefs, different work experiences, different socioeconomic situations. Man, this is one of the few places where I feel like we all truly love and respect each other, and that's rare. And I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud that we, as a group, created that. That's something really special, and not something that you see too often.
Talk about a mission of a company, right? Like everybody should have a mission that you're shooting for your North Star, and you just said it. For this is to connect people. Talk about fucking mission accomplished. Damn. Like, yeah, like that's it. 100%. That
So
was
why
the
we
mission
even
from the
ended this
get-go, and it
thing?
worked.
Yeah. Jordan Belfort, we're not fucking going anywhere. We're coming back. Come on, we all start doing this. We don't.
Kyle, it's a great question, man, and I feel like I feel obligated to answer that question. That's a great question. It's interesting. I mean, all good things come to an end at some point, and it's hard to know when that is. It's hard to know kind of what the right time is. The truth is there's never a good time. It's almost like when I was a school teacher. Is there ever a good time to switch schools, go to another school, or stop teaching? Man, that crushed me when I stopped teaching because I just love those kids so much, and so many different things in my life. The end is always hard. It's always hard to end things. For me, though, I feel like my professional life is moving in a direction where there's something else. There's potentially something else for me to do. And I don't know what that is, actually. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I felt in my gut that I needed to create space to see what happens next. And my hope is that from this, new things will come about, whether it be for me, for you guys, for some of us, all of us, whatever we end up doing. And who knows, maybe it's a revamp of this show. It's 3 to 6 months. I don't know. I mean, there were so many ideas I had, and Coleman and Morgan can attest to this. And shout out to Natalia Navis, who also just made it great too, when she was with us at Beta. She did such a great job. But there were so many ideas that I had for the show that we never really were able to do. That were I thought it would be really fun. And it's just hard to make things happen sometimes. So sometimes just resetting and stepping back. Who knows? Maybe it's a reset of that. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. I mean, Coleman, you can attest, dude. We've had so many conversations where I'm like, dude, let's do this. And you're like, let's table that for a couple weeks. Let's
put it on pause.
Let's see if that's still a good idea in a couple months. But we had some ideas to work on, and so all to say, I mean, I just feel in my gut that it's time to pause for now and see what happens. See where it goes from there. And so it's hard to say goodbye. I feel like Voice to Men should be playing in the background right now. That'd be
copyright. You can't cancel it now.
That would have been a good thing to have is that playing, because it is hard. It's hard to say goodbye to a show and to a group of people that have just meant so much to me, and it's been so much fun to see your personal brands develop, to see people get to know you better. Just love that.
I would like to personally. I would love.
Hold on.
Personally thank Morgan for the great games. I really do.
Shout out.
Creative.
Great
game. By the way, so Bane, before you get started, by the way, my favorite game, if I have to say it's my favorite game, was Who Said That? That was by far my favorite game, and that took Morgan a lot of time. Morgan and Coleman and Natalia. It took them all a lot of time to find those clips and to put that together. But that was one of my favorite games of all time that Morgan did was Who Said That, and that was always so good. So sorry, Bane, go ahead, man.
Thank you. I just wanted to emphasize this is not about. We're all going to see each other at conferences. We're all going to see each other at events. And again, the street crew doesn't that. Skill may go off gear a little bit, but ultimately this is absolutely not the vibe. It's just
100%.
Oh no,
Absolutely.
there's no more. Did you not hear what Trey said? We're done.
Canceled. That's right. LinkedIn didn't order any more shows, so we had to move on. Hey, Scott. By the way, Scott, the word on the street apparel is still available on supplychainswag.com. So you can pick one of those up anytime you want. Which would be good. Should be discount. Do you think there's any chance that we get Morgan to hop on the show here on the last show?
I guarantee.
Come on, Morgan. Let's go.
Is there any chance? Is there any chance we get Morgan to hop on the show with video?
Let's go, Morgan.
Come on, Morgan.
She's got a camera. All right, we'll see it. Yeah, stream is full. No, it's not. We'll get you on there.
Yeah, I volunteer as tribute.
Come on, still me $50.
Come on.
Tyler.
Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go,
Yay!
All right, so listen, for those of you that don't know, the person who makes this whole thing look good is Morgan. She makes it all happen. She keeps it going every week. And by the way, Scott, this is episode 257, not like 150 something. Like you came in at 100. You've been a part of 160 of these things, man. So way more than you thought. Morgan, listen, let me just tell you something. I gotta tell a story about Morgan real quick. So
this is not in the agenda.
This is not the agenda. This is what makes this show so great.
No, he doesn't read the agenda. There was no point in making the agenda.
Have you been making an agenda every week? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. But this is a fun story. I met Morgan when she was 8 years old. Her parents and Tammy and I were best friends. So I got to watch Morgan grow up for a long time. And when I remember I was in Portland in March of 2022 with my brother-in-law to watch NCAA basketball games, and I was staying at her parents' house. Her dad Ryan, one of my best friends in life, and so I was staying at the house, and I was like, "Dude, what's Morgan up to? Is she graduating? Where's she at?" And he's like, "Yeah, she's graduating this year." And I'm like, "Oh, what's she gonna do?" And well, she's not quite sure what she wants to do. She's kind of thinking a few things, and I said, "What's she really good at?" And her dad said, "Well, she's pretty good at organizing things." I'll mute that real quick through love. But pretty good at organizing things. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that so bad. I think this would be so much fun to do that. So I remember reaching out to Morgan and just saying, hey, I started this company. In fact, Morgan, I'd love for you to share this if you're up for it. I don't even remember what that conversation was like. I can't believe you said yes. I can't believe you came on board.
Yeah, I don't remember the conversation. I remember my dad was like, oh, Trey asked what you're doing. And I told him that you might be interested in a job. And you were like, what'd you major in? And I was like, communications. You're like, me too. You want to work for me?
And she was like,
very thorough. Very thorough.
That sounds about right.
She sat there and flipped a coin. She's like, fuck it, okay.
That actually sounds about right. That's probably as many questions that I asked in that regard. Because honestly, we were just trying to figure stuff out. I had like maybe one client at the time. I had one podcast sponsor at the time. I didn't even know what I was doing. And so Morgan's been there since March or April. Was it April you started? I think April
4th,
March.
April
4th. So April 4th of 2022, she's been with us here at BCG. And today is her last day at Beta Consulting Group. She is she's making That's right. She's been helping Jen over at TMSA for a little while with some things, and now she's going to be doing a lot more working with them. And I have to say this, I'm going to throw it out there, Morgan, because now people are going to expect it. She's going to be working towards starting her own sourdough bakery, everybody. So if you're in Oregon, you should be able to get some goodies, some sourdough goodies. And so bread, whatever else. What else are you making with sourdough?
Pretty much anything.
Hi, Kyle.
I've made
Bye, Kyle.
Bye, Kyle. I've made cookies. I've made like kolaches, which is like a breakfast sausage.
Ooh.
Kolaches
Yes,
are
please.
really good. I have made like pull apart bread. I've made focaccia bread. Pretty much anything you can make with sourdough. That's
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. It sounds like you need to make it. Send it to each of us in the street group as a goodbye, but then we promote it on socials and drive business.
Kyle, Coleman, I like where your head's at. You need to drink another beer, dude. Drink another beer. I like where your head's at.
The ideas start flowing.
The creative juices are flowing, which is good. That's right. Yeah. So Morgan's been an incredible part of all the stuff that we're doing here with working with our clients, with all the podcasting, with the newsletter that you guys might receive every month. She puts that together and just done so many things, for our company and for me personally. It's just been an absolute blast the last 3.5 years working together. And so I'm so thankful for you, and just want to make sure that you get a few flowers today for all the work that you do and all the amazing stuff that you've done over the years. So thanks for agreeing to come on. I did not ask you ahead of time. She just came on and did that. But you'll see her around. You'll see her at TMSA. She'll probably be helping out with BCS stuff, at the events and those types of things. But Morgan, you're a true blessing. It's been a pleasure watching you grow up and just being a chance to be kind of your first, I guess, employer, if we can call it that. It's only uphill from here. It only gets better from here. It can't get any worse than this. I bet Morgan could probably share some stories about my lack of organization that would just be quite entertaining. I don't want to put her on the spot,
she can.
but if you. Yeah. If you,
Sounds like she has.
Too late. If you catch Morgan at a conference, maybe ask her for a story or two. I bet she can give you a story about how things work around here or don't work around here, whichever way she wants to go with that. But Morgan, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much.
And we don't.
Bye,
Don't leave yet. Morgan, don't leave. One other thing. Yeah, then we can move on from you, so we don't need to highlight you. You are literally one of the most fiercely loyal people I've ever met and talked with in my life, and I appreciate that. That's hard to find in a lot of people, and you do a really good job at it. So kudos to you.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
She's gonna have job offers coming left and right. Like
I know, right? I know.
Jen better make sure she's taken care of.
And Morgan will say, "I like the
man.
street crew."
I would like to thank the street crew. I enjoy all of you.
She literally said word for word what Jeff said.
Well, yeah. What else do you want me to say? You literally said what I was going to say.
It's just so funny.
I was going to send an email out. Don't you worry. It's just,
what was your favorite memory, Morgan? What's your favorite memory?
Yeah, what's your favorite memory from the show?
I made that video.
Those are her favorite levels. Good answer.
Doing that.
Okay, how about this? What was your favorite game to put together? Like, what did you enjoy making the most?
Who said that?
Yeah. Oh, that was such a.
You guys are really
If you can put all those Who Said That games in one clip and just send them to us all, that'd be awesome.
Oh man, that would actually be really good. So Morgan, listen, I know it's your last day, but we need you to put this together today by 4 o'clock.
Hurry up now.
She was hoping to be done at the end of this show, and now Scott's like, we need a video put together. That would be pretty. That'd be pretty.
Play one more game if you want to play one more game.
I don't think we have a game queued up.
Number written on this other side of this. If someone can tell me what that number is, I'll send them some BWS.
Jeff, let's go. What's the number?
What do you mean? What number?
And now, if you go around the room, the first one that says it will be the winner.
Okay.
All right. So Rob's got a number on the back of his post-it note there.
From what to what, Rob?
What's the range?
1 to 10.
10 people.
Last person. Yeah, middle's got the best. All right. So Scott, what's the number? What do you got?
3.
1.
What? 6. 7.
Okay, we got 3. We got 6. Coleman says 7. Raquel? 2. Tyler?
8.
Why do I?
Wait, who said 8?
Tyler.
I said 8.
Tyler. Winner. South Dakota coming back, baby.
We're back. Audio.
It is
Audio's good.
We are so back, baby.
DM me your message, your information. I'll get you something.
Nice. Look at that. Just giving stuff away. All right, so Morgan, if I'm reading the agenda correctly, we have a slideshow for ministry events. Is this correct?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me add it.
All right, let's go through this. Oh my gosh.
Be on there.
Manifest, yeah, exactly. Scott is nowhere to be found in these. Manifest 2023. Wow, okay, that was 2 years ago. Look, no, go back to that. Look at that. Can we make it bigger? How do we make that? Look at that.
I gotta pop out, y'all. Maybe I'll be back before you're done.
All right, Meshach, sounds good, buddy. Love you too, man.
Love you, Meshach.
All right, okay. So this is Manifest 2023. Wow. Okay. Look at that. All right.
Crazy.
Rob.
We've all grown
Okay.
so much.
All right. Next.
I want to see the next
What
one.
do we got
Because Juan looks like a. He looks like a.
I look like the next president of the United States.
Juan didn't know what he was coming to town for. He didn't know. Like he's look at that double. Hey, that's a double Windsor though. That's a nice double Windsor knot there. I like that. Looks good, dude. That's sharp.
One other question with this picture too. Where in the world is Greg Roberts?
Yeah, I know. We lost Gray. We have he's been out to sea. We have not gotten him back in a long time, but that's all right. He came back a little bit late last year, and then he's like, "Yeah, I don't want to be here." I think
I'm out.
I think no, Greg's great. He was a part of a lot of stuff we did for raising money for ALS with the Tough Mudders and whatnot. So,
oh no, but I just know that there was a little bit that we had of where in the world is Gray Roberts. So hopefully he's watching right now.
Or hopefully he gets this highlight. We'll see. All right, what's next?
Aware of this, but Greg and I, we've been going back and forth to see who can make better tie knots, and he's winning so far.
Greg Roberts? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. All right, Manifest in 2024. We got Mitch in there, and got the crew back, which is great. Yep, I remember that. First time. That was my first time. That was my first time wearing a jersey at a conference, and it went so well. It's the only thing I wear now at conferences because of that. Helps me stand out. Makes it really easy. That became my thing that day. Pretty fun stuff. Pretty cool. That's also the time that Coleman. That's also the time that Coleman. Yeah, that Coleman and I did a little hangover guerrilla marketing, which was a lot of fun. Coleman, you were so willing to do whatever I asked you to do, man. I can't believe it. Actually, that was your idea, though. That was you and Natalia's and Morgan's idea.
The hangover bit was a fake for Trey. Coleman was actually hungover, just so everybody's aware.
Whoa. I don't know about that.
Whoa. The pictures looked, the pictures were convincing, Coleman. I will say that. All right, what do we got next? Well, BCS, the first BCS we were all together. Oh, this is the PG. This is the PG version of it right there. But look at that, everybody.
I don't have this picture.
Everybody there. I know you need to get this picture somehow. We got to get that to you. Yeah, we'll have to get that over to you. Yep. So that's BC Kansas City 2024. What's next? What we got next? TMSA New Orleans. Oh, it's so sad I couldn't be there. That looked like so much fun. Oh man, this is when the Hat Crew came out, I believe.
No,
I'm not in training anymore. I got 2 beers there. I'm so screwed. I'm cooked.
That's when I did the side-by-side picture with him and Robin.
Yeah. You're about to get a reputation, my friend.
I know.
Yeah, about to get a reputation. All right, what else do we have here? What else we got? BCS Fort Worth 2024. There's the PG and the X-rated version or the R-rated version.
Oh my God!
There we go.
Wow.
There we go. I got to say, I can count on one hand the number of people I flipped off in my life. This is one of them. A little uncomfortable, but listen, when you're in Rome, got to do it. So that's what we did. Good times right there. Yeah, one of the few times. And then Manifest 2025. Oh man, that's did we not take a picture of Manifest 2025? I thought we did. No,
I don't have it. If you did it.
Oh man, well that makes sense that I totally blew it on that. That's a great way to end the show. I did not come through with the picture for what we have. And then BCS Indianapolis 2025. You'll notice I'm nowhere to be found either because I have to work that show. It's unfortunately not something that. I don't really get to party as much as that one. So
wait, look, good. I'm drinking a water.
Hey!
After your 40-ounce beer.
No,
yeah, that's right.
No, it's a vodka and tonic. Are you kidding me?
No pictures, no evidence. We're good.
That's
I have
right.
a picture of it.
Yeah, I heard BCS Indy got a little wild for Coleman. I will say that. I think it got a little fun. All right, Coleman, we have to get an update. What are we up to? What's the total so far?
This is still the 4th.
Oh, we're still on 4. Oh, okay. All
it's not even noon yet. I got to be careful.
All right. Yeah, you got calls this afternoon. You got stuff to do. You got work.
Yeah.
Oh man. Do we have oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we do have, as we, this is funny. We started doing this at the end of the show 2-3 years ago. And this is always a fun way just to see inside everyone's life. And so we're going to end the show this week. We're at 3 minutes left. Let's go and roll it this week in pictures, everybody. Let's see what we got. Let's see if did I send any pictures in? I can't remember if I did or not. I don't think I did. Scott.
Oh yeah, this is the first 2 pictures. This is my first camping trip of the season. Went a little
fishing. Baby.
My daughter took that sweet silhouette picture of that manly man on the lake. That's my youngest, and my beautiful bride. And then we made it. One of our reps made a shirt that says "Packing Lips and Making Rips." It's an Armstrong logo T-shirt.
That looks like Kyle 2.0.
It does.
Yeah, that's
nice.
one of our cap reps. RJ Snyder, shout out.
You throw some glasses on Kyle. I think that's all we got.
Yeah, that is the pipe I'm fixing this weekend. So
yay! Home ownership, baby.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, you said you were laying
this
some
is
pipe.
my
I thought it
daughter
was something else.
showing me some hippos. This is we did a basketball day after work last Thursday, and I got aftermath. We're all just dead because we're old. And then I found a nest in between my rafters in my barn. So it's cute little birds.
Nice. Yeah, we got a nest up in our
Your
house
pictures
too,
are
right on
so
the
much
front
better
porch.
than the ones that I sent in. Jeez.
All right, Kyle, welcome back. What do you got here?
Hi.
He's here. He's back.
I'm here.
He's back.
That was what I was doing this week. I was in LA doing a show, and then that was Mother's Day. I celebrated by drinking beer and putting up an inflatable thing for my daughter. There is a video. She made an epic music video, so I'm really making her. She's gonna have Florida swamp roots in her for sure because of me. Love that we sent
for
her
Mother's
again, Morgan. Smart.
So for Mother's Day, you put up a bouncy house and drank beer in the backyard.
Well, I did a lot of other stuff, but that was the end of it. It basically was keeping the kid and I the fuck away from my wife is what I was doing.
Well done, my friend. I love that. All right, what do we got? Do we have any others today? Oh, here we go. Jennifer, she's gone in Forks right now, but some fun pictures of family there. All right, Coleman. Oh, Coleman.
These are. I just have to throw them in there because these are the funniest fucking pictures I've ever seen in my life. Of her.
Yeah.
Is she sleeping or is that fall?
No,
Is
no. She's just like going up against the netting in like this outdoor tent thing that we have to keep her contained, and it was just they were gold.
That's
It was gold.
That's what Coleman's going to look like after a few more beers.
Yeah.
Man, the apple does not fall far from the tree, folks.
The picture
That's
on
way
the
it works.
right is just gold. Like that one.
Dude, that's so good.
Amazing.
Perfect.
It's amazing.
That is so good. That's the kind of picture you got to keep for the wedding day. That's the one that comes
That's
out.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You stop that baby away. You never lose that one. That one's got to come out a few times.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
She was being feisty earlier today, and I was like, I have some photo evidence of things that I'm going to use as blackmail later on. Like that for sure.
Oh man, that's so good. All right, everybody. Well, I think that's the last one that we had. So great way to end the show. Listen, man, I don't even know how to end the show except to say I appreciate you guys so much. It's been such a blast, such an honor to be a part of it. I'm so thankful that you guys wanted to be a part and make this crazy show, and I look forward to seeing you guys down the road whenever we get together again. But until then, have a great Memorial Day, everybody. Have a great summer, and we'll see you another time. Maybe on Word of the Street, maybe not. Appreciate you guys. Peace out.